you charge $600, and the cheapest ticket for the MFC is $79.95. You go watch Strikeforce and these other organizations; they're selling tickets for $20, $30, $40, $50. You know, we don't have tickets that are that cheap. Now, as time goes on, when the economy starts to turn around in the United States a little more, we will go there. You know, I want to put on shows in certain places, and I'm going to do that.
All right. And maybe we'll...
I heard you talk about Ontario. I heard you talk about
Ontario
Ontario
for sure, fellas. That's a done deal already. I got casino deals already planned up there with all kinds of different casinos. It's still not fully sanctioned, but when it gets fully sanctioned at Maximum Fighting, I'll probably be in there before the UFC. Because I'm from here, right? So unless the Ontario government does something shifty and just let's do the UFC first and let everybody else come in after, then I probably will be the first show ever in Ontario.
All right, that's got to be exciting. You're making headwaves here, even in your home country.
Yeah, it's true. You know, I think it's time though that people start recognizing on the grand scheme of things, right? It's like, you know, when you've been in the game this long, I mean, it's not just about longevity, man. It's about the quality of the longevity, right? That's the difference, right? It's not like I'm putting on shows with Joe Nobody against Joe Nobody for 10, 11 years. Look at the dudes and the cats that have fought in the Maximum Fighting Championship over the last 10, 11 years. Crazy.
Why do you not have so many heavyweight fights?
I don't do heavyweight division no more because I watched my last 3 heavyweight fights, and it just made me sick to my stomach because it was just so horrible. And it's like I found myself booing louder than the fans, you know. So I'm not. Listen, man, I can't watch shit and go, "Oh, that was great," and pretend and then bullshit you guys and sell you on it. That was great. No, it sucked. So I stopped it. You know, I'm not putting on heavyweight fights, and you know, let whoever other organization do that. The MFC, I will put on heavyweight fights on occasion. High-level ones, but I will not have a heavyweight division anymore. There's just not enough heavyweights to suffice to make a real exciting high-level heavyweight division.
All right. Well, what about the new, bigger, faster, stronger form of, you see your Shane Carwin, Junior Dos Santos, Brock Lesnar, all these guys.
What am I saying about them?
Well, what about
yeah, they're all in DW show. They're all in DW show, so they're already there, right? So they're good fighters, but come on, man. Even look at Carwin. I mean, he couldn't even figure out how to get off his back when he was fighting Carwin. He just looked like he never did a jiu-jitsu class in his life, because everybody in the last 10 fights of his, they just stood there and banged it out with him, but they didn't realize, the guy's jiu-jitsu looked like he's never did a jiu-jitsu class in his life, right? When he fought Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I'd agree on that.
Yeah, it's straight up, man. It's like he just looked like he never did it, and I was embarrassing, man. It's like, come on, bro, get the hips moving. No, they can't move, And like I said, heavyweight division is what it is, but not in my organization, man. I'm here to bring excitement to people. I'm here. That's my new theme. I don't care about what weight class it is, what anything is. If you're not exciting, you're not going to be in this show. Go fight in one of those other shows, yeah.
Well, you talk about the excitement that you bring. Would you say that your promotion, 10 Years Strong, is overlooked?
No, I'm not going to play that card, guys. That's bullshit,
okay.
Right? It's my job to make sure that, I could say that, right? But you know what? That'll make me sound like those people that always, crying. No, I'm not overlooked. I'm just, maybe the way I speak and other things like that throw people off about my organization. But you got to recognize, I don't care. You don't got to like me. I don't give a shit about that. But you do got to recognize that what I do and how I do it. And listen, man, I encourage anybody to come spend a week with me, and see how I work. Trust me, you will take not you guys, but in general, you would take everything you've ever said if you spend 1 week with me and see how I work.
I like the attitude. I like that.
Straight up, bro. Listen, man. I live on a golf course. I don't golf. Okay. I have nice cars. I have nice cars and know nothing about cars. Do you understand what I'm telling you, fellas? I have a beautiful house and know nothing about homes. Okay. I have great clothes and don't know the name brands of them. I know about MMA. Okay. I know about MMA, and there's only one person that probably knows more about, not even want to say he knows more, but he has a financial backing of more people, and it's Dana White. Nobody else on this planet knows more about MMA than me, maybe Dana White, maybe, and that's it. Nobody. I'm telling you that right now. That's the first time I ever said that out loud in 10 years. I think that last question has got me jacked up a little bit, right? So, but I'm telling you. Nobody knows more than I do. I'm telling you, the business of MMA, unbelievable. If I had the money that Elite XC had, IFL had, and all these other organizations had, I would be the only person that could compete with the UFC because I have the knowledge and work ethic to do so. But these other guys had all that money go through their hands, 10 times more money than I've ever had to work with my organization. I would be the only real competitor that the UFC could ever have.
I like it. I'm definitely looking forward to more here, Mark. RJ, you know, I know he's a busy man. He's probably working in his sleep. Did you have anything else for him?
Yeah. You know, you have said before you're like Canada's Dana White.
No, I never said that. No. I'm not Canada's Dana White. I'm Canada's Mark Pavelich. I've never modeled what I've done. I've never modeled myself after Dana White. I like Dana White too, right? But you ever hear me? Did I drop the F-bomb once on this interview? No, bro, that's not me, right? I'm aggressive and I attack, but I don't talk like that, man. I'm in the professional sports business, you know. Of course, I got lots of bravado and I get a little loose. But I don't drop F-bombs on radio interviews. I don't speak like that, and I never will, right? So I've never modeled myself after DW, never. Now, at the same time, he's done a lot of great things for the sport, but at the same time, I think our sport would be farther along if he stopped doing that kind of stuff.
Do you think it just adds into the old thinking of human cockfights and
sure.
Guys? All right, fair enough.
Sure.
Well, I want you to put out your website there for all the fans to check you out get ready for that next awesome card that you're about to
Listen, everybody, go to MaximumFighting.com or go to MFC.tv. Either one, you can get you to the right place, right? To get you to the right place to see and to be. And trust me, you want anybody on your side, you come run with me. Trust me. All the fans out there, I ain't never going anywhere. I'm going to be here for life. So that's what everybody, hey, I just told you, I don't know how to do anything else good. so I don't have a plan B. I don't have a plan B, boys. This is it.
All right, Mark, man.
Before you go, your son, he's also a promoter?
Yeah, listen, it's easy when your father backs your first play, right? My father didn't back my first play. I backed his, right? So he is a promoter and he's doing a good job at it. But I let him try to hang himself a few times and he didn't. He stood up. So he sold out his first 4 or 5 shows with Heat XC, and he's got another show coming up October 15th here in Edmonton at the Mayfield Inn. And like I said, I think he works as hard as he does, spite me, you know.
That's running the blood.
That's right. Because I'm telling him, you fail. But so far he's been killing it, right? But his matchmaking system is very different than mine. He don't care as long as people can sell tickets for him. That's who's fighting for him.
Okay. That sounds like American business.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's funny.
All right, Mark. We definitely thank you for stopping by and sharing us some love, and we're excited for your next round of fights. We'll be staying tuned.
Well, thanks for having me on, fellas. And I know you guys always support me, man. You have no idea. That's like Superman, giving them that strength. When guys like yourself always support my organization, I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime you or any of your guys want to come on, we're here.
Okay, bro. Thanks a lot, fellas. Take care, right?